Hello, welcome. I've switched out to the 5090, so I'm going to have a look at that on the Wuchang Fallen Feathers as well. Continue on from yesterday. Might be a little bit shorter stream than normal because I've got to go, but try and at least have a look through a couple of resolutions and settings and stuff. Do obviously 4K at first, so we've got that here, 3040 by 260, follow a kind of similar thing to what we had a look at yesterday. We do have DLSS 4 and frame generation, multi-frame generation in this, so we'll do native first if I max this out to 100%. And to be honest, I'll probably put it on DLSS. So I'll be using DLAA. So put this back to 100%. And then we can have a look at frame generation and stuff in a little bit. But you can see here, we've got the, once we switch that on, we've got the multi-frame generation scale. And then I'm pretty much, I think, max everything out. I think sharpening, probably don't want it. It might look a bit over sharp if you have that on DLSS. Normally it looks a little bit sharper. So got everything maxed out there. Saw my overlay out as well. To be honest, my 5090 temps today might be nuts because it's quite hot. Just in general. Might have to get the aircon on in a bit. See how it goes. But we obviously know the 5090 is, at least my one, Founders Edition is normally like pretty hot. Already 76. Oof. Not even in the game yet. Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well. Cammy plays y'all. Now, I was going to initially, my thoughts were, because obviously I was right at a boss, so what I might do is just have a little run back through where we were, kind of, to get just a rough idea, because it's going to be hard to really have a look at performance when I'm trying to face a boss. But I also need to collect some items, so might as well kind of run back through a bit of the level, get a rough idea. In this area here, though, 80 to 90 FPS. Pretty good. Would be probably a little bit better to obviously see it, maybe like push it a little bit closer to 100, but hopefully not really going to get any dips down below 60 or anything. I say that, but we'll see. Seems at the moment at least average of about 89. Power's not too bad, 470-ish, around that. VRAM as well looks pretty good. So it goes in the combat, because I know yesterday it did dip a little bit in the combat, didn't it? I've also completely forgotten how to play this game already. Oh, I might be dead here. How do I switch weapon? I don't know this one. Here we go. So, I think frame time there does look quite... It just looks a little bit all over the place, doesn't it? Very, very small spikes up and down. And the frame time giving us a 0.1% low of about 28. Definitely does seem then even more choppy with the in the combat a little bit, but breaking 100 there. It's slightly in the caves and stuff. Probably you'll see easily over 100. Pretty good. I thought maybe, I know this is the 5090, I thought it'd be a bit worse. I thought maybe it'd be closer to 60. I know we've seen some Unreal Engine 5. Was it Hell Is Us? That's like under 60. The same engine. It's night there. What time's it? I feel like the lows... Oh, I'm dead. I might be dead here. I'm stuck. I can't get out. I'm in big trouble. I was like fully stuck there. I could not get out of that. I feel like the lows, maybe. It doesn't feel as stuttery to me, but I do think there's driver support for this, where I don't think there is on the AMD GPUs yet. Which would maybe explain some of that. I get attacked by like so many things in one go there. I can hear them all coming again. Because like, look at the moment, 53.1% low from an average of like 90. So that definitely does seem a little bit better. But like I said, I do think I think the drivers... No. Not that thing again. Oh, God, I'm in big trouble again. Why is that? Where does that thing come from? How do I get out of this? Can I get out of this? Can I save it? Will that get me out of this? Just pretend it's not happening. That thing, we did kill one of them yesterday. I'm not entirely sure what it was, that kind of odd looking... I want to try and get up the top of the hill. I might just run it. Just because we had an issue yesterday with the flickering when I looked out over the view. And I'm probably fairly certain it's not going to do it. What is that thing? Why does that spawn there? I don't get it. Will it just chase me? I think it might, and I'm in big trouble here. They're all chasing me. Let me live. Just keep running. That thing. Oh no, you can't go back. Oh no. Oh, I'm dead. I can face that thing, but not with, like, other people. Wait, they hurt each other? They fight each other? What? I didn't know that. Come on. Look at that. It's crazy, dude. I don't know what they are. They just randomly spawn. Simo, yo. Is it like Wuchang? A little bit. I personally prefer Black Myth Wuchang than this, but... But yeah, I think having a little run around there does seem like just about, kind of around about 90, doesn't it? From that, not too bad stuttering either, and I've not seen that weird flickering, at least. Which is good. Yeah, it's where it's red, is it? But what causes that? Is it... I just want to test it. Is it because I just had so many things following me? Because I kept getting it spawn in. So it seemed to spawn here, didn't it? It spawned right here for me. I don't know then. What causes it? It's having to fight, like, all of them at once. It's just, like, a nightmare. Finish them! I'm getting shot at as well. No. Does dip down a little bit here, maybe in some forest bits. Actually, that would be worth checking that forest bit we had back Back down the bottom, was it? Yeah, it was. Might see that FPS come down under 80 maybe. You died so it won't spawn again. Ah, okay. That's a good point actually. All my stuff's going to be up top, isn't it? Should probably try and go get that. That might be probably best to do that first. Oh, it's because I didn't... Oh, big star there. I didn't pick my stuff up, did I? So did it... It wiped it, I guess. I just wanted to check this view out. Yeah, see, it's not doing that weird flickering I had yesterday. It's not doing that, at least. Doesn't seem to be a problem on there. I'll grab my stuff anyway. Stuff is gone, yeah. It like almost wipes it, doesn't it? When you die once, if you don't grab it and die again, it then like resets again. But I thought I'll grab it, but I guess there's going to be nothing there. But I'm here now. I'm here now, so might as well. Shame I can't go back. Like fully back so we can see the first area. Oh, there was some stuff here. It's better than nothing. Almost died again. I need to collect some items, and I'm not quite sure how. Not quite sure how I get those items. Actually, what's down this way? What's through here? Oh, this was to the chest, wasn't it? Well, we can maybe see the forest bit a little bit here, but... Seems to just about hold 80. Not seen it come under that too much. This is max settings, yeah. Okay, it's dipping under there, look, 70. So we have seen 70s a little bit. It's right here. 73. You can teleport back. Oh, yeah, you can from the... That is true. I'll do that, just because I want to have just a quick look, seeing as we saw that yesterday, that area. Thought it'd be worthwhile. I need to try and get these items as well. I don't know how to get them. Because I need that for the boss. Anyone got any tips for me when you're trying to face like multiple enemies? Because I'm just not good at it at all. I can just about do two, but as soon as there's 3 enemies on me, I'm just fall apart. It is max settings, yeah. Native 4K max settings. We'll check out DLSS in a sec. I do have DLSS 4 overridden. And we have multi-frame generation available as well. I wanted to see it in this bit. I know that guy's going to shoot me. Last time I died... I died from exactly that last time. Go! Even in the forest bits here, though. Yeah, it's 70, 73. Safe bet is going to be, I don't think, dip under 60, which is crazy to say on such an expensive GPU. But like I said earlier, there were some games in Unreal Engine 5 where we've seen it dip under 60, even on the 5090. So at least we're not seeing that. That's the boss area down there, isn't it? Oh, you can actually see him. I think the graphics do actually look pretty good. I don't know. What do we think of the graphics? I saw people saying the graphics are terrible, but I wouldn't say they're terrible. They're not like the most amazing graphics I've ever seen, but they're also not like terrible. Maybe heal up. Do I heal up? Oh, damn it. I always think heal is not... I always press the wrong button. Dead end. So I'll get back to the statue. We'll teleport back to the first area. Just have a quick look there. I'm assuming it's going to be fairly similar to this, but it'll obviously be worth checking. And then check out some DLSS and stuff. Got quite a lot of I don't even know what you call them, points. Hopefully upskill and stuff. Gonna need to do that to beat this boss, I think. Whoa. What's the average looking like? It's around about 90. It's obviously going to depend where you are, because the bits where it's dipping into the 70s, it'll obviously pull your average down. But you may be looking somewhere between 85 and 90. You can see obviously you've got an average of 91. I could reset that. In this area though, it does seem to be between 85 and 90. Then maybe as an overall average, you might be looking between 80 and 90 probably as an average. Just depends. No. Oh my god, look how low his health is. We can't get through this door, can we? I think one last guy in here that I'll get, and then I'll teleport. Oh, look at that double dodge. So I think we teleport from here, don't we? Teleport. Oh. Yeah, let's have a look at this area as well. $1440p in 4K, different FPS. I don't know. I've not seen 1440p yet, but we'll have a look at that in a bit. But yeah, I mean 1440p will easily be probably 130, 140. So definitely seems like a bit more stuttering here. See my frame time. Lows look worse in that bit. If I maybe... Can I go back up to the top? Because I know the FPS was hit quite hard when I was... when there's that... Right at the top of the mountain with the draw distance is quite large. Like I said, in buildings and caves, indoor areas seems to push over 100. Even 110 there. But it does still stutter. Definitely not free of that. 75. Fairly similar, isn't it? FPS really to the other area. I think for me as well, I don't know if... It looks a little bit... It could just be because DLSS is a bit sharper, isn't it, by default, compared to FSR. I think maybe that's what I'm noticing. It looks a little bit sharper. Which obviously do have the sharpening scale, so I might have been better off. I think I had it on about 6 on the 9070 XT. It might have maybe been better to put it to like 8 or 9. There's that view though. About 80 FPS. Not getting that flickering. I do think it could be because there's no driver support for this game on AMD. That could, that might well be why that was happening yesterday. Not 500 watts. No, no, it's not particularly heavy on this. But Unreal Engine 5 doesn't... It depends. Obviously, on Black Myth Wukong, if you're full path tracing, it would be probably using about 580 watts. But with that all switched off, Unreal Engine 5's like quite efficient. It's the same with the VRAM. This is a Founders Edition, though. So normally I would... It's going to vary game to game power-wise, but I haven't got it overclocked or undervolted or anything. It's default. Because you can tell by my temps that it's 76 degrees. Founders Edition is quite a lot warmer. Let's have a look at DLSS, DLSS 4. Like I said, I've got it overridden from the Nvidia app, so once I switch this on, it will be using 4. Put it down to DLSS quality. And if we were looking at maybe an average between 80 and 90, that has not done anything. What? That has not done anything. Potential restart, maybe? I'll check. I'll drop the percentage even more. Which is interesting, because if anyone remembers that Hell Is Us demo in Unreal Engine 5, that also had this weird thing where you enabled DLSS and nothing happened. Seeing exactly the same FPS. King Killer, yo, I'm alright, how are you? Let's drop it down a little bit more. And then I might have to restart. Drop it down to like 25% just to actually see if it's doing anything. Okay, that's definitely obviously working, but look at that image. Oh my god. I think I just threw up in my mouth. What is that? Oh my god. There's ultra performance, but that is the worst I've ever seen. Oh my god. That is so low res. What the hell? That looks absolutely horrendous. I've never seen DLSS look that low res. I don't know how obvious that is on the stream. Dropped my usage, GPU usage down to about 80% as well, 75%. I don't think I came down here before.
Young lady, are you infected too? Since the first feathers start growing on your arms, then you lose your mind. Before long, you turn into a monster that craves human flesh. Lucky for me, it's utter chaos.
Oh, special pill.
I saw the old towers carry you in the other day. Looks like you caught the plague too, huh? Feathers growing on your arm now.
Is that a normal memory temp? Yeah, for Founders Edition it is, yeah.
I've been stuck here. I heard the priest if you're still kicking.
Another special pill. See, is that the only way I can get items like that? Or can you buy them or something? So, at what point does it look that bad, like that low res? What does 50 look like? Okay, that looks fine. It just doesn't seem to be doing anything for my FPS though. The only way there was 25. That's the only time it looked like it was actually working. I'm gonna put it back to 67 and just restart just to make sure, but it could well be a game thing. Interesting that we've seen I've seen that in other Unreal Engine 5 games as well. That's got to be some sort of bug, isn't it? Let me quickly restart, because we're still at like 90 FPS here. If I just stay completely still and change it. So we're at, what, 83, 84 FPS. Go back to 100. Yeah, it makes no difference whatsoever. Saw this before. I also just noticed as well, it does tell you what preset you're on. Right at the bottom. Current level quality, it does tell you. I didn't see that yesterday. Performance. So yeah, 25% will be ultra, won't it? Extra, they call it extreme performance. But that's ultra performance. Yeah, definitely something bugged with that. I've never seen DLSS look like that low res ever. Give me 2 minutes, I'll restart, because... Oh, damn it. Damn it. I left it at native. God damn it. Does this game not have DLAA? Yeah, that's what we were using. When we were native, we were using DLAA. Each less power than 9070X. You got the 5090? No, we had on the 9070 XT we were maxed, weren't we? Like 330. On this we were at what, 470, 480. This isn't max though. We've got like another 100 watts there, pretty much, before we max. Lord Vader, yo. Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well. Try and get us to 100 likes. See if we can get... I'll change DLSS. We'll go to DLSS quality in the menu. If it still is the same FPS, we'll just maybe skip it. We'll just check frame generation out because I think it's maybe bugged. I also did last night. I know I said I was going to try and get FSR4 working on the 9070 XT. I couldn't get it working. I couldn't get Optiscaler working. It just... every time I boot the game with Optiscaler on, it just crashed. So might have to try FSR4 out at a later date if I can get it working. But I couldn't even get into the menu of the game with the Optiscaler, so had to skip that one. And there's no official support either, so there's not really any way to do that. Yeah, it seems like maybe DLSS quality is bugged. At least it's not giving me like any FPS whatsoever. Only 25% ultra performance looks like it's giving any performance. So instead of that, let's just crank on the frame gen. Times 4. 1 million FPS. There it is. Here we go. Crank it up. 270. 260. I'll take it. Oh my god, 90? 70? What the hell? Back up to 260. What's going on? That is definitely bugged. Is it going to do that again? Let me get rid of this guy. Why is this guy always like not got full health? Let me restart all that. Yeah, I think that was maybe just bugged because it doesn't seem to be dropping. Again, but yeah, 260. Obviously come to expect this with frame generation, multi-frame generation. You can get some pretty ridiculous FPS. Might be worthwhile actually. Put latency. Have we got latency? Yeah, there we go, latency. In the top right, it's a little bit small, but I've got 35 milliseconds, so it does obviously add a bit of latency, but it's not really... I can't tell at the moment. You wouldn't be able to tell with it like this. I've always said I don't think latency starts getting quite bad until you're about 70 or 80. I can start to notice it, so it would need to be double this, the latency, for it to really be an issue. But yeah, pretty nuts. Hasn't really added too much to the VRAM either. 12.5 power is about the same. Usage is maybe coming down a little bit though. Frame time obviously looks really choppy, but that's just because frame generation with MSI. What was through... Wasn't the boss through there? Can you just fight them again? Why are these guys always got low health? I still almost die. Oh, we've got some of those steam buns. Steam buns? What are they called? Bow buns. .300 FPS there. I feel like you really don't need that kind of FPS on this game. It's not that type of game, really, is it? But if you're on a maybe lower end card with frame generation, it might be useful. To maybe hit 144. Maybe at two times. We could check that out. Switch it down. It should hopefully bring latency down a little bit. Not really too much different, is it? Latency-wise, still at about 35. FPS, though, down to just under 150. This also is pretty good, as I don't think there's any ghosting or anything either. Maybe a little bit of weirdness around the character, to be honest. Yeah, I think there is a bit of something going on. Is it ghosting? I think it's a bit. Do I think the overlay power draw bug still exists? Oh, what, you mean in MSI? No, it's fixed. It was fixed in an update, but I'm not using MSI for power anyway. I don't use it. I pull it in from HW info. It's not coming from MSI, so. Ultra settings, yeah. I wonder, you know what, I'm kind of curious to try. I wonder what the FPS is like if we go frame generation times 4 and then we put it down to that extreme performance. What is this? It's going to look absolutely horrendous, but what's the FPS? Oh my, 430. Shee. Have you ever seen that? I could easily play like this. I mean, the image looks absolutely horrendous. And would probably make you feel ill after a while. But with that kind of FPS, we'll be beating all kinds of bosses. We'll see the boss move before it does it. Dodge it, no problem. God, it's so like flicker. The image just flickers like crazy. Oh, you know they spit on me. How bad does that look on the stream? Does it look also crazy? Kind of reminds me a bit. I remember seeing this a little bit on the Steam Deck. If you go to like the lowest upscaling preset on the Steam Deck, sometimes it looked a bit like this in some games. But just look, people have got no chance. Absolutely no chance. FPS like this. Looks horrible. Yeah, I agree. Well, hopefully they figure that out. It seems like DLSS is completely just not right. Because there's no difference. The only way you can get any improvement of FPS is to go to 25%. Because even 50% wasn't really giving us any FPS, was it? Yeah, back down to the same. It's the same as what it would be at 100, so something's definitely not right. But, like I said earlier, I saw that exact same issue with Hell Is Us, which is the same game engine, so is that some sort of engine-related thing? Potentially. Obviously, that was just the demo that I played when I saw that, but... Seems curious that it's the same game engine. I'll tell you actually what I did want to try. I did want to try without DLSS on at all. We'll do frame generation. But I do actually quickly just want to see what the latency's like with it off. So go back to 4K native. It's around about the same in at 40. 3540. So it doesn't really seem to really make too much difference at all. Let's see though with it without DLSS on. Yeah, it's not really making any difference at all to that. Normally it's hardware ray tracing that does add, if you have that on, that will definitely add latency when you put frame generation on. What's going on here? Double team. Oh my god, look at my health. I did not even look. Am I on Steam? What, the game? Yeah. $5070 Ti used for $800. How much is that in pounds? Second hand. That seems a lot. You could probably get that brand new for that, no? Are you in America? So yeah, even at native 4K, it seems alright. Doesn't feel too bad. You honestly wouldn't be able to tell the difference between frame generation on and off, to be honest. If you didn't know, I honestly don't think you'd be able to tell here. It's probably just because the kind of game it is. You know, some games I think you can notice way easier. If they're like very, very fast paced, like a shooter, I think you can probably tell like quite easily. But this, if you saw it without knowing, I honestly don't think you could tell. What was I going to do? Not a good deal. No, I mean, a 5070 Ti here. I don't know dollars, though. I don't know the conversion, but you can get some pretty... I mean, the cheapest one I see here is 670 pound, which is like... How much is that in dollars? That's $900. But that's brand new. And to be honest, if you're in America, you normally have even better prices than we do sometimes. I don't know now, though. With the tariffs in that, maybe it's not as good. I don't know. Normally you get hardware slightly cheaper. It's 900 euros in Portugal. Oh, right. But what, are you buying it in dollars, or...? And it's... How much is it brand new there, then? Because here, the equivalent, you could get it brand new for 760 euros. Oh, do you mean 900 euros that is brand new? Try and get through here to the next... I'll tell you what, actually, I'll go back. I might as well. It'd be... for a start, I forgot to increase the... upgrade the skills, but I'll also switch to 1440p. Because I'll have to... Probably best if I just quickly restart. Did you update DLSS after the game update? What do you mean? Do you mean in the Nvidia app? Well, I did the game update earlier, and I didn't actually... I've DDU'd my drivers completely since then. I've DD'd my drivers and redone it all. I did it like 5 minutes before the stream, so unless there's been an update since I've been live. $5070 Ti new in Portugal is 900. Okay. I mean, obviously a used one's cheaper. It depends whether you value 100. That's a €100 difference between used and brand new. That doesn't seem like that different for the extra 100 for a brand new, but I guess it depends what used means. Like, is it how used? Like, what kind of quality is it in? Increase the maximum stacks of Skyborn might. I actually don't even know what that is. Strength, boom. See, have we got anything for the axe? This is the axe, isn't it? Can we not just... What's that do? Third point attack with the axe, light combo, restore some stamina. Boom. I'll save it. We'll drop down to 1440p, quick restart. Very hot. Yeah. Have you got the Founders Edition? This one's the Founders Edition, so it is a little bit warm. So what I'll do here is... Just to give you a quick insight, those are the graphics settings. We've got everything maxed. Some of them... This one goes to extreme, but the rest only go to high. So we had everything maxed. It might be worth actually, if I'm native 4K, do we maybe drop the graphics a little bit and see if... Probably go over 100. Even at 4K, like, quite consistently. If I do... Let's just maybe drop to medium. I'll drop that one to high and I'll drop the rest to medium. See what we get. Yeah, so it doesn't actually... That doesn't actually improve that much, does it? Still doesn't give us over 100. And I'm getting some weird flickering on the screen. Your DLSS works normally on Game Pass? Yeah, I've overridden it. Oh, as in... When you mean overridden it, do you mean select the latest? As in use DLSS 4, because I also have done that. But I'm on the Steam version, though, so maybe it's a Steam version bug or something. Yeah, that's not really done anything for FPS, is it? Because I know in Nvidia app, you can force the presets, can't you? But I think you can only force DLAA. DLAA and, like, ultra performance, can't you, or something? I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, I've got it overridden in the app using DLSS 4, but it doesn't work in game for me for some reason. So, dropping all the graphics to low definitely does seem to fix that. I've almost just fallen off the map. How do I get out of this? Oh, you're having a laugh. You can't jump. Are you having a laugh? You're actually having a laugh. How do I get out of this? I am getting some weird flickering as well by dropping the graphics. I'm dead. That has got to be the most stupid thing. Is that my fault? I feel like the game should allow that, like, to me to get back. It shouldn't allow me to fall, to, like, get in that position. I mean, I know I am stupid, but... And, oh no, now I can't get my staff. Oh my god. Oh no, to be fair, we just spent all my points, so I might just have to scrap that. I can't actually get that, can I? Because every time I drop down, I'm just going to have to jump. That is actually quite dumb. Oh no. Is it hot in the UK? It is today, I'll get the aircon on in a sec, because that's like absolutely boiling. Gonna drop down to 1440p and quickly reset, and we can check the DLSS out again. Maybe it'll work. Might be worth, because we didn't check, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to set it here and then restart and see. Quick game. So we've got that set. Quickly reboot and we'll see if that works. Do I like this game? Is it worth buying? It's okay. Souls-like games aren't really my thing. So, like, from my perspective, this isn't really something I'd put loads of hours into. So I guess it depends how much you like. If you're like if you love those types of games, then you might like it. There are some of them, like Black Myth Wukong is just about enough for me for similar games like that. Like I often occasionally will play that, although I'm probably not massively far into that game, but I quite like the game. Where I couldn't probably see myself playing this game like loads or anything. You have air conditioning. I have a portable one. It's not like full air conditioning. I had to get it because honestly, it's on hot days, it's just absolutely unbearable when I'm at work. Obviously, when I'm at work, I'm at my desk, which is the exact desk I'm at now, but it's just, you know, on those like 30-degree days, it's just like sitting in that all day. It's like, So, honestly, getting that portable unit is the like best thing I ever did. Don't know why I didn't. And also sleeping at night, putting that aircon on just before I go to bed, like, whew. Dude, I don't know how I ever lived without it, or how I ever slept at night. But yeah, you have to, you know, it's got a tube. You have to stick the tube out the window and all of this. Yeah, see DLSS here. That's with it set to quality. Just doesn't seem to do anything. The weird thing is ultra performance does work. That's why it's weird. Quality doesn't work. Balance doesn't work. Ultra performance works. I wonder if did we see performance? Does performance work? See, it says here. It says at 50. The thing that worries me is it says 50% is performance. It says 55% is performance. Is that right? Balanced is 66. I honestly don't remember off the top of my head, but performance is 50%, is it? I could just be having. Maybe it is, and I'm just not remembering. But yeah, okay, performance doesn't work. None of them work for me then, apart from ultra performance, which just seems very odd. Like, DLSS will either work or it won't work. Why is some of the presets work, some of them don't? Doesn't make sense, does it? Let's get it down to 1440p though. So I'll have to give it a quick restart again, just for so it just like resets like VRAM usage and stuff. And we'll have a look through that. They changed the values. Oh right, yeah, it does look weird, doesn't it? There's definitely still just some weirdness about the game. I didn't realise there was even a game update. My Steam must have done it in the background. I didn't even see it. I'd have to look at the patch notes. Right, I'm at 1440p. Quickly reboot the game. Hoping, to be honest, what are we thinking? Like 130 at 1440p. Fingers crossed. Why benchmarks always these story games? How do you mean? Definitely got a pretty big range of games on the channel, just in general, if you wanted to have a look. There's not really much I don't play. I mean, there's obviously lots of games I don't play, but I try and play a range of different games. Do you mean like shooters then? I play quite a lot of shooters. Not so much recently. I did play Battlefield the other day. Or like last week, was it? And I'll be playing Battlefield 6. I might even take some sick days off work. I had a friend at school who he called in. Well, he didn't call in. What did you call it? He bunked off. Bunked off school to play GTA San Andreas when it came out. Can you believe that? I wasn't that cool back in the day. But I might just have to do it in adulthood. I might do it for GTA 6, to be fair. So 1440p, 2560 by 1440. Settings on there. Max that out to 100% resolution. We'll leave it on DLAA. Because the only other option is, what have we got? TSR and FSR, I guess. There's no XeSS. Oh, you can't use FSR? Can't use FSR on even an Nvidia GPU. So we've set that there, 100%. You can see at the bottom it says DLAA. Frame generation off. Everything maxed out. We'll see how it does with that. They changed the values, yeah. Yeah, it is odd. Maybe that's broken the applying of it or something, which is maybe what I'm seeing. When I try to use quality, just nothing's different. Maybe some, you know, if they've messed with the scale, maybe that's caused something, some weirdness. This here, though, 140 average, I'm getting 142. So, yeah, roughly in around where I thought. But straight away, I'm seeing, look, 90% usage, so that's immediately dropped my GPU usage. It's not maxed out anymore, so missing out on about 10% performance there. Straight away, CPU usage up to about almost 50%, so that is quite high. Power is down, though. GPU power down to about 350. It's a lot nicer than 4K. Down to even about 120 FPS there, though. So it's likely, even at 1080p, we might see usage come down even more. VRAM, though, looks better as well. Under 10 gig here. Because we saw yesterday on the 9070 XT, it was using like... It was using what? 10 or 11 gig at 1080p. Which is a little bit worrying. You're 110 FPS. DLSS balance. Is DLSS working for you? Is that what resolution is that? You're hyped for Battlefield 6? Yeah, same. I need a good Battlefield game. I need that in my life right now. 1440p, okay. That makes sense. Oh, actually, that's kind of... Wait, so what about native, though? That seems quite low. With balanced DLSS. Because without that, if you're native, what's it, like 80 or something? Maybe 90? That seems quite low at 1440p, no? Because normally I'd expect it to maybe be 25 FPS less than this, so I'd be expecting it to be over 100 at native. What's your usage like as well? Is your GPU usage kind of a bit low? Why is this guy always low health? Oh no, the red meter's high. Oh no. You know what that means? Get a save in. Where does it spawn? Invoke? Gain access? What does that do if I invoke it? Does that just spawn it? I'm scared. See, we need to buy... What can I buy? I need the buns. Right, it's going to spawn then. Oh, see, GPUs are just maxed out. Whoa. Don't like the idea that this thing is gonna spawn on me. Seems like it's stuttering as much for me as well. At 1440p as it was at 4K. Let's have a look and see DLSS then. Is it going to work for me here? Would you go down to... If I've got an average of 135. Yeah. See, it's just not doing anything for me. I have to drop it down to 25 for it to actually do anything. Optiscaler enabled. Sausage Bap. I can't get Optiscaler working on my 9070 XT. Every time I try and boot the game with Optiscaler enabled, it just crashes. It's working for you. Yeah. No, it does work for me, but it has to be ultra performance. Going to just quality doesn't do anything. You try and teleport back to the other place. Might as well have a look at frame generation. I'll maybe try and do some investigation later as to why that might not be working. But like I said, I have seen that issue before. We saw that with the Hell Is Us demo. Where it, for some reason, like quality, DLSS quality didn't work, but balanced then worked. I also actually saw that same issue. I think it was with that Star Wars game, Jedi Survivor. It had some weird, something weird going on with that there as well. But look, frame generation, oh no, we're getting 400. That's pretty wild. 460. When we break 500. Oof. Easy frames. I need a 500 Hz monitor. And I still can't dodge. Latency about 25 milliseconds here as well. Question is my stuff still going to be there? It is. Look at it. Oh no. Wonder what we get if I set it down to ultra performance here as well. We'll be over 500, won't we? I think. But it's going to look absolutely horrendous. That's going to look even worse than what it was at 4K. How bad is this going to be? Oh, okay. That doesn't actually look... See, this is what I mean. It's got to be bugged. DLSS in this has got to be bugged. Because ultra performance at 4K looks like it's like 480 or something. 480p. This, it looks better at 1440p than it does at 4K. It doesn't make sense. So, like, something really, really not right is happening. But at least here, I am breaking 500 in some bits, which is pretty nuts. Wonder what you would get in this with, obviously we've got Lumen on, but what would you get with hardware ray tracing? How much that drop FPS by? Yeah, look, 550 FPS. Shoo! No problem. I'm actually going the wrong way. I want to go the other way back down the ladder. Head to the other area. Should use DLSS indicator. What do you mean, like DLSS swapper? I'll have to try and maybe have a look at that later because I don't have any of that on my PC. I have used it before, but I don't have any of that set up. It'll likely say it's using it though. From previous experience, it'll say it's on quality, because it is. As far as the game's concerned, it is on quality. It's like right now I'm on ultra performance, but something's happening where... I don't know. To be honest, I doubt I'll play this game again, so I'm not really that bothered. It's clearly a bug, because I don't have that issue ever. It's not like it's not a hardware thing. It's clearly a game issue. Or a driver thing or something. Just because I could boot up any other game and it isn't a thing. It's not an issue. DLSS swap. Yeah, no, I know. I've used that before. It's just I don't have any of that on my PC though. I'll maybe try and... If I've got time later, I'll maybe try and have a look, but... I won't spend the whole stream doing that. We'll have a look at 1080p as well. And then I've got to go shortly. But pretty certain it's a game, like I say, it's... If it was a bigger issue, I would have the same problem in like every game, but... I've only ever seen it in maybe 3 games. Ever, so... Pretty sure it's a game thing. But at least from when I've used DLSS swapper before, I would think it'll just tell me I'm also using DLSS quality. I would guess. Because it is. The game is using that. The game is forcing that. It's using quality. So I would have thought it would be. It would. But I'm guessing. I guess it would tell you on that overlay. It tells you the resolution it's rendering, does it? I think, if I remember, like that, maybe it'd be useful because it's possible. Although it's telling me it's DLSS quality, maybe it's just rendering at 4K, you know, and that would explain why the FPS is identical. Maybe it'll tell me that in that resolution. I can't remember if that's on that overlay in DLSS Swapper. Oh my god, I've just... You know what? I've actually just realised what it is. I'm an absolute idiot. Oh no. I can't believe I'm about to out myself on live. I won't say anything. Let me fix it and we'll see. But I am an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. Right. 1440p native is 137, right? Watch this. Watch this space. Oh no, I can't believe it. Shame. Shame. What is the fastest way to do this? God, I'm actually stupid. I mean, well, I think this is what it will be. I might as well tell you whilst we're waiting. I've got Optiscaler, like, enabled. That's probably what it is, isn't it? Because last night I was testing the game with Optiscaler. So I obviously modded all the files. And I've just left it as it was. It's got to be that, surely. So I'm going to verify integrity of files, which should return the files back to the state, shouldn't it? And then I'm pretty sure that's got to be it, isn't it? If that isn't it, then honestly I have no idea what it is. But it probably surely is that. We'll see. I'm on 98%. Let me... It has done it. Let me check... Let me just see if I can check the actual game files to just check it's not there still. Just so I'm sure. What is it? Was it under binaries? Oh, it's still there. Remove Optiscaler. Do you want to remove Optiscaler? Yes. The system cannot find the file. Optiscaler removed. Why do I still see it in there, though? Oh, okay, it's gone now. Okay, I think we're fine. Optiscaler does override. Yeah, I think that's probably... Because you know when you're doing... You know when you execute the, like, file, whatever it is, and it asks you... What does it ask you? It asks you, like, if you're on an AMD GPU, doesn't it? And if you want to use DLSS inputs and this and that. I'd have ran it where I was obviously on an AMD GPU, not using DLSS. So I'm assuming that's obviously bugged it. The fact that I'm now on an Nvidia GPU. Weird that ultra performance works, though. That seems a bit odd. Quality doesn't work, but ultra performance does. Seems kind of weird. Because I'd have thought Optiscaler would just override everything, and you wouldn't be able to use any of it. OG ASMR, thanks for subscribing. We'll see though. What did we have at 1440p native? We had 130, 140. So we'll just go straight into the game. Maybe I'll drop down to 1080p after this, and then we'll maybe go back to 4K and have a look at it, because obviously we couldn't really see it properly. Well, we did, apart from DLSS. So yeah, this is native. So if I just go back in the game, I think at this point it should work, hopefully. Damn, that's quite an easy thing to miss, because I was testing it quite late last night, and obviously then today I was working all day, and I've just sort of, it's just, you know, fallen out of my mind. So yeah, here. Okay, maybe getting a little bit less now. 134. There you go, 130, 140. If we set this down to quality, is it going to work? No. Still nothing. Okay, maybe it isn't that then. What on earth is it then? Oh, I could have almost been certain it would have been that, unless I haven't fully cleared the... Is it... Have I not... I mean, I verified the files. That should, in theory, remove everything, shouldn't it? Oh, God. Later, I might just have to try and... Oh, God, hang on. I've still got it all in there. I've got it in multiple... I might have to reinstall the game. I might have to do that later. Sorry, I still see it in there. Why is verifying the game files not removing it? I'd have thought that would work, wouldn't it? I thought it would return the files back to, like, the initial state. This is why I wish we would just have FSR 4 supported more in games. So I don't have to go through all this faff. Right, I'm removing all of these. Maybe? Should I try rebooting again off that? Let's try it again. It can add files, yeah. But I've clicked remove Optiscaler. I've removed it. Do I just fully install now? How long do you reckon that might take? It'll lag the stream, I think, though. Might just have to bypass it for now, and I'll maybe just check it out later. Try and see if I can fix it. Have I tried turning it off and on again? What, Optiscaler? Or just the PC? I've tried turning it off, Optiscaler. I've fully removed it. So there's no way to even turn it back on again. Next stop is thrown out of the window. Right, 170 FPS in the menu. It's promising. Come on. Give it me. Give me the glorious FPS. Oh, what was that? 100%. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. Please don't be 130. No! What is it then? I think I really want to figure this out. You know what I'm doing? I'm uninstalling. I don't know how long this is going to take. It might even lag the stream, but I've got fiber, so it might take like a couple of minutes. Uninstall, get rid. Uninstall, get rid. What is it? What is it kept though? Do I just... I'm going to fully delete the folder. Get rid of it. See ya. Alright, install. Bear me 2 seconds. And by 2 seconds, I mean like 5 minutes. It probably wouldn't even be that long, actually. Let's see. Downloading data. Okay, it's giving me at the moment, it's giving me... Well, it's going down real quick. I'm currently at 3 minutes. If this doesn't work, then at least... If this doesn't work, at least then I know it's definitely not a me issue. I haven't broken it with Optiscaler. You got 5090, 9950, 50x3D. Sheesh! How much did that cost? Like 20 grand? How much is the 9950X now? Because I'm on my third 9800X3D. I was considering if this CPU dies again, I might just get a 9950X. 500... Oh no, that's not even it. 630 quid. I think that's a bit cheaper than what it was on retail. Or on release. I think it was like 700, wasn't it? You just joined, what's happening? DLSS isn't working for me, and I think I might have broken it trying to get Optiscaler working, so I'm just quickly installing the game. I tried to wipe all of the files, but I don't know if there's still some remnants of it. So I thought if I just uninstall, reinstall, I know I'm in the clear, and if DLSS still isn't working, then at least I know it's not my fault. It's not my fault, please. I can do what I do at work and just palm it off to someone else. Not my problem anymore. Sammy Yusuf, yo. You're on your third 9800X3D. Yeah, no, I know. It's bad, isn't it? It's bad and also really annoying. And I was saying this the other day. The weird thing is, I've only ever had to RMA 3D CPUs. I've never RMA'd another CPU. I had to RMA a 5800X3D when I had that for about a year though, and then it just all of a sudden one day stopped working. And then 9800X3Ds, I got it when it first came out, and I had it in my PC for like 2 hours, literally, and then it completely died. I couldn't even boot. I was getting like 00 motherboard code. I pretty much tried everything. And I bought another motherboard, tested it in it, it didn't work. So I was like, I'm pretty sure it's a CPU. And then they sent me another one, and then that one worked okay. I had that for 6 months. And then maybe like 3 weeks ago, I got the same issue again, 00. And I had to send that one back. And now I'm on a completely different motherboard with a third 9800X3D. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I'm hoping I don't have any more issues. Otherwise, if I do, I might just try and get a different one. $4,900K, yeah, I've got a $4,900K as well. I've got that on my stream PC now, but I used that as my primary CPU for quite a while. I used the 13900K and then I changed to the 14. And that's still going now, that CPU. pretty bad luck. Yeah, I don't really know what it is. I thought at first maybe it's the motherboard, but because I did have an ASRock board, and I know there's issues with those, but I was on the latest BIOS, which those issues were fixed. And that motherboard still works. So, like, the motherboard didn't brick or anything, unless it's bricked the CPU, but it worked fine for like 6 months or so. But to play it safe, I'm on a completely different board now with the new one, just because I can't go through that again. I can't do that for a 4th time. Okay, the game's installed. ASRock board's frying. Yeah, but it's fixed, supposedly. As long as you're on the latest BIOS, it shouldn't be happening. And I was on the latest BIOS, so that's why I'm not quite sure if it was that or not, because they shouldn't be bricking CPUs anymore with that, but it's hard to tell with things like that, isn't it? There's so many sort of moving parts in PCs, it's hard to really know like exactly what's caused it. Like, you can obviously troubleshoot to try and understand what is now faulty, but to actually understand what initially caused it is like it's tough, isn't it? Because I initially thought the issue was RAM, so I got a different set of RAM as well, and that didn't fix it. I was getting all these extra parts, nothing was working. That's why I didn't really stream for like 2 weeks or so, because I didn't have a PC. Yeah, okay, it's definitely not me. DLSS ain't working. I don't know why. But at least I know it's definitely not me. So we'll keep cracking. Oh no, actually wait. We didn't even have DLSS on. But it's still not working anyway, so try and have a look around later, see if I can troubleshoot it a bit to try and figure it out. There's definitely is something funky going on with DLSS in this game though, just upscaling in general. Because ultra performance looks worse at 4K than it does at 1440p. Like, that in itself doesn't make any sense either. So definitely something going on. It has actually, does it quick save then? I didn't think it did, because it's actually pulled me, it's brought me like straight back where we were. I didn't think it did that. I want to go save it. We might as well drop to 1080p. Try and run past all these guys. What are you up to? Did it fry the board? No. It's just the CPU that didn't work. $5090 killed the PC. Well, I actually had the 9070 XT in. I didn't have the 5090 in. There's so many to take at once. Do you know what I mean? Like, how on earth are you supposed to do this? Try and bait one at a time. It's bang out of order, isn't it? Do me like that. What the hell? Where do you come from? Whoa! Don't die now. Don't die now. Come at me, bro. Is DLSS 4 better than native? Depends what resolution you're at. I think if you're at low resolutions, it can look better because of the anti-aliasing. At 4K, though, not so much. Right, let's get a save in here. Check 1080p out quick. After all that faffing about. That madness thing didn't spawn in yet. Somehow evaded it. Let's quickly change some of these settings. I'll restart just to reset the VRAM. So we'll go 1080p. I'll fix the overlay as well. Any news on that 5080 Super, the 20 gig? Is that still in the works? I honestly haven't really kept up with stuff too much recently. Kind of quite keen for that, because I feel like it'd be a fairly interesting one to see, especially with the increased VRAM. Obviously won't get anything on that until next year anyway, but... Whoa. That overlay is massive. What is happening? Now MSI is not working. Oh, it's because my it's because the Nvidia overlay's on. There we go. DLSS, DLAA, not the same thing. Yeah, no, I know. I mean, obviously DLSS is the upscaling. DLAA is still rendering at your native resolution. Just means so much like DLAA makes quite a big difference at 1080p, 1440p, but the higher your resolution goes, the less effect it has really, like visually. So you're going to notice it more at 1080p compared to 4K. And then obviously you went to 8K. I've seen DLAA at 8K and you honestly can't even really tell the difference sometimes. Where 1080p, you can massively tell the difference. Right, so we're at 1080p here, 1920 by 1080. I'll keep all the graphics maxed. We've got 100% resolution scale. Everything maxed. So we had about, what did we have? We had 80, 90 at 4K. 130, 140 at 1440p, so what are we looking, maybe 160? I'm thinking GPU usage probably come down more. Come down more here. Yeah, okay, so actually not much improvement compared to 1440p because our usage has come down more, in the 70% there. So we were seeing more 90% GPU usage at 1440p, and that's come down by maybe another 5, maybe max 10% again. So we're only seeing maybe 10 FPS more here at 1080p, which is pretty rough. It's like massively bottlenecking, down to even 74% GPU usage, so it's really coming down. Missing out on a lot of performance. which is not ideal. Which means DLSS will definitely not work as well here. Because the more you bottleneck, then upscaling normally doesn't work as well. Dude, these guys are having a laugh. Someone's shooting me from up top, which doesn't help. I need to spend these skill points, actually, before that thing comes. This thing stopped shooting me. But yeah, there it is. 143 average. VRAM has come down under 9 gig now, but look, we're still 8.9, so 8 gig GPUs here for 1080p. We're over that. Power 2 is actually pretty nuts at 300 watts at 1080p. It's pretty insane. And even RAM as well at 20 gigs of RAM. Can I not buy this? I've not got enough then. What's this one? Let me do that then. That's not a different weapon though, isn't it? Oh, I see. You have to... They have levels to them. So I'm assuming we'll have a quick look, but I'm guessing DLSS is also not going to work here. Yeah, same thing. Now, it's going to obviously be harder to tell here because we are lower, we've got lower GPU usage. Oftentimes upscaling doesn't really work as well in those scenarios anyway. It doesn't matter what game. If you had 70% usage in a game and you tried upscaling, that'll actually bring that down even more. So oftentimes upscaling actually drops your FPS sometimes in those scenarios. Because it goes makes it even more CPU bound, and then you don't actually gain any FPS at all normally. Still get a bit of stuttering there as well. Not sure why you can't get up to scale it to work. Yeah, no, I don't know either. I can get it to work in every other game, but when I try and do it on this game, it just crashes. But it does seem to be a common issue because I had quite a few people yesterday saying the same thing happening for them, so I assume it's just a game thing. Optiscaler works fine for me in like every other game. I have no issue. But for some reason this game I can't even... Every time I boot it, I can't get to even the menu. It just crashes with like an error every time. It's set up the same way as every other game for me, but it just doesn't work. But yeah, I had people yesterday saying they had the exact same issue. It just crashes for them, so it doesn't seem to be just me. Could it be Windows mode? I doubt it. I mean, there's no way around it though. Anyway, you can only do windowed, but that doesn't make any difference either. Did you try override through Nvidia app? I've got DLSS 4 overridden, yeah. But you can't... Let me double check, because you can't, in the Nvidia app, because the only way, off my knowledge, to do that manually as with DLSS swapper, like specific presets. Don't think you can do that in the Nvidia app, can you? I think you can only do DLAA or Ultra Performance, if I'm right. How did I do it? All the different presets. What's the latest preset? It's K. Yeah, no, it doesn't let you do it at all. But yeah, I have it overridden. Playing on Game Pass? No, I'm playing on Steam. Which it sounds... People... It's working for people, but they're on Game Pass, so it could be a Steam thing. I don't know. Wait, are we still talking about DLSS, or are you talking about Optiscaler? Frame generation. Yeah, it feels fine for me on this. We can put that on now 4 times. Go up from about 140 from... Yeah, we had an average of 140, 150. I've now got 500. That is an absolutely ridiculous increase. I've only got 144 hertz monitor, so there's like absolutely no point. But it's crazy to see, though, isn't it? 450 to 500 FPS at 1080p there. And you honestly wouldn't be able to tell the difference. The feels exactly... Doesn't feel any different latency-wise or anything. Maybe try this boss out. I completely forgot about that. Always guarantee I will... what's our score thing like? 500. We got absolutely wrecked doing this yesterday. Oh, I didn't... Oh god, I'm an idiot. I didn't even heal. Damn it, bro. Chill. Whoa. That's some big hits there. Him! Dude, I could just keep doing this all day. With the blocking. Damn, bro. I don't know what that means, but I don't like it. Damn, bro. Oh! That has done so much damage. Damn it! I'm dead. Oh no! What's this move? I was doing so well at first, and now he's just doing my head in. Damn it. That move is so slow. I need... Oh, I've got no health. Damn it. I'm dead. No! Well, I did way better than I thought I would. Damn it. The first 50% of his health went really quick, and then after that, it was like an absolute slugfest. It's like watching paint dry. Any other settings you want to see whilst I'm still at 1080p? Got it set to, let me have a look at 2 times. Obviously, pretty much half the FPS from where we were, 280 now instead of like 450 to 500. Might be worth having a look where we've got it set to ultra performance as well. See if that's somehow better than 4K again. Stupid game, why is that? Oh, look at that. I'm pro now. I'm absolutely pro. I can't hit him. Why can't I hit this guy? He's got, like, no health. I just can't hit him. Hey. Absolutely bad about it. See, the problem is that in that boss fight, the move is so slow. That's my only issue. To be fair, I do have this other... I have this other sword. Maybe this would be better to use on the boss than the axe. Oh no, that thing's gonna spawn. This is the 5090, yeah. I'm gonna get that thing spawning though. I'm mad this is maxed. How do I clear that? No hit because game's stupid. What do you mean? Oh, what, the boss? What's this sword like then? Only thing is I need to maybe upgrade it a bit because I've upgraded that. Axe, this is much quicker than it. I quite like that. What's the specials like? No! Oh, I'm dead. Oh my god, my health. That is much quicker, isn't it? is to beat the demon. Well, looks like that's going to have to be the way we go. When it's... No! The sword and spear, yeah, that might be the way to go. Is it not going to spawn yet? It looks absolutely maxed. And it'd be quite good if it could spawn in here, because it's a good little space. Can I rank this thing up? What is it? Like a katana. Which one is it? Oh god, how do I know what one it is? Cloud Frost Edge, longsword. How do I know what that is? Suitable for longswords. Here we go. I see it at the bottom. It's this one. Oh, you need one more death. Well, that's never going to happen, ever. I'm going to complete the game without dying. Watch. Watch and learn. Oh yeah, I like that. That was quick, wasn't it? That was much quicker. Like, look at that. The range on that as well. You give me 3 minutes. How dare you? I'll give myself a minute and a half. I don't like when these explosive things are... This will almost definitely kill me. Here we go. I quite like this sword. It's a bit just snappier, isn't it? The other one just... Oh god. The other one just sometimes you've got time for an attack. Do you know what I mean? On like a boss, you've got like a split second for an attack, and it just like you've hit RB and it's just so slow. Then the boss hits you.
Just need to catch my breath.
Just need to get a bit of practice in with it. Maybe even upgrade this. Is this game good? It's okay. It's not really... I don't normally play games like this. I think if you If you're into games like this, you probably enjoy it. Souls-like games. That's what I also wanted to check. I wanted to have a look at the ultra performance setting. What's the absolute maximum FPS we can get? And I'm assuming the image quality will be okay. Yeah, it is. Which is why it's just completely bugged. Because why does it look so bad at 4K? It's almost like at 4K ultra performance has a lower render resolution than it does at 1080p, which doesn't make sense. But we're getting 570 there. Probably not going to dip under 500 with these settings, which is pretty wild. If you've got a 500 Hz monitor, why not? Smashing this out at 500 FPS. I wonder what this... I've never actually seen, like, 500 Hz monitor. What that would actually look like. Did I beat the boss in that little shrine area? Shrine area. At the top of the mountain? What number boss is that? Because I'm also quite bad at this game, but I feel like I can kill this next boss. Because I was quite close that time. So I feel like I've got it in me. I just need to upgrade a couple of things, I think. And I'll probably, if I use this sword, I think I'll probably be able to do it. Explore this area for a whole day. Yeah, sometimes you need to just upgrade stuff to give you a little bit of an edge on the bosses. Is this the shrine area boss? The one that was here? Because yeah, I did do that one. We've done that one. Did you try using... When I first started, I used the... It's not an axe, is it? It's like a double-headed axe. I used that and I found that quite good at the start. And I was able to kill this boss here quite, like, fairly easily. But if you are stuck, I do recommend that, like I'm doing here. Just sort of farm some of the enemies, get some points together and upgrade some stuff. And I think that does then give you a bit of an edge. I had to do the same in Black Myth Wukong. And then I was able to get past. And then I think once you get into the game a little bit, I wouldn't say it gets easier, but you just get the hang of it a little. Oh, the bit up here. Yeah, okay. I'm on that boss now. The one at the bottom of here, next to the save statue bit. Yeah, that's the boss I'm on at the moment. I just I about half healthed it. The boss through there. I'm all out of health here. Can I buy stuff from this guy? No. Oh no, wait, I've got points. I'll lose them, won't I, if I go in there? I'll go back to the points. Isn't 30 latency too much? No. No, I only really think latency starts getting bad when you start hitting about 70 normally. You wouldn't be able to tell. Currently like this, you wouldn't be able to tell between frame generation on and off here. Damn it! I thought he was glitched. He was glitched. What are you doing? I can't lock onto him. Go upgrade this. The map is too big. Can you actually see the map? I don't even know how you see it. So if do I just keep doing this? Potency of blind kick. Maximum health. Yeah, this is all the good stuff. Don't have enough though, do I? This is it. This is the big one. One hit. I'm going to one hit this boss. Oh no, I do have blind kick. That's LT. I'm an idiot. There's my stuff. Come at me, bro. I'm back and bigger than ever. And I'm already half health. And I've pressed the wrong button. Oh god. Don't panic. Oh god, this isn't going well, is it? Oh god, that was a... I don't even know what happened. I was just not even concentrating. I've lost my head. I've absolutely lost my head there. How did I do so much worse with this sword? I thought it was going to go really well. Barely even touched him. It's because I just thought, I was like, oh, I could just slash him about a bit with this sword now. I'm like next level. I feel like it does less damage. Come on then, bro. Have that kick. 47 damage. Oh, it's on now. You what? Oh, he does so much damage. Have a day off. Oh yes, it's because before when I did it last time and I half healthed him, I kept dodging like perfectly, and I was getting all those things, wasn't I? Oh god. Like all of these, I was just hitting him with all of these. Absolutely eating through health. I'm gonna keep dodging and just hitting him with these. That's the cheat. He can spit fire all day long. It's all about the dodge. You do you, mate. I'm dead. How did that not... Oh. Yes, yes, yes. Hit him with it, hit him with it. Hit him. Kick him. Oh, yes, he's in big trouble. This is it. This is it. I'm absolutely locked in. Oh, God. What was that swift draw? I don't even know what that is. Is there more specials that I'm not doing? If I can get an LB off... Oh, yes. Yes! No! Lost health. It's gonna be close. Kick him! What? I swear I was a good distance. Oh, it's over. I swear I was a good enough distance. Damn it. You can't dodge. You can't dodge when you do that. Oh, dude, this is going to be so close. Damn it. Oh. Oh, we were quite close, weren't we? That was much, much better, though, than the first attempt. Oh, it's that... I use the, I don't even know what you call it. The, like, magic where you throw it. And you can't... Once you commit to that, you can't dodge. He hit me so many times where I was just throwing that stuff. And I couldn't actually... I could see he was going to hit me, but I just can't do anything. Right. I think I'm going to have to end it there, because I'm going to have to go. I'll have to try and... If I can... Hopefully maybe get Optiscaler working. I'll maybe try it out with FSR4 because I would be keen to see that. Maybe need to wait for a game patch or something though. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I'm not sure. I might maybe stream tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. It depends how busy I am. But if I don't, I'll catch you on Monday and have a good weekend.